Many cities like Camden have aging combined sewer systems that can't handle both stormwater and sewage.
In Camden, the sewage and the stormwater is combined, so if it rains, if the pipes aren't maintained properly or aren't in good shape, good condition, the pipes won't be adequate to contain the combination of stormwater and sanitary. And the combined sewage, which is dilute sewage basically, can back up into people's homes, streets, the parks, and also overflow into the rivers.
The MUA, Camden's Municipal Utilities Authority, has been working to fix the problem because so many people are affected.
All the trash from Camden County and all the sewage from Camden County comes to this one neighborhood. And then in addition, in this 1 square mile, there are 28 state-registered brownfield sites and 2 Superfund sites, plus industry. So the 2,000 residents really have a lot to cope with. So our goal is for ourselves to minimize our impact by having minimal odors from our wastewater treatment plant, but then also to give back to the community by improving the quality of life for the residents as much as possible.
The MUA and its partners have built 50 rain gardens and 5 riverfront parks in Camden. Now they've embarked on their new Greening Camden project in partnership with the Trust for Public Land.
We thought the Trust for Public Land, because of their national reputation and success, could help us take it to the next level and help us find the best places for more green infrastructure to not only remove stormwater, but also maximize the aesthetic benefit to the community.
The goal is to map the city of Camden to find environmentally sensitive ways to manage flooding, sewage, and play space.
So the Trust for Public Land is really endeavoring to develop a blueprint that will allow us to think more creatively and innovatively about taking this issue we have to deal with, which is the gray infrastructure, dealing with the sewer, but also thinking about how you take green infrastructure and create jobs and create parks and playgrounds around that.
In partnership with the New Jersey Health Initiative and the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation, we're undertaking a year-long study in which we're helping Camden County to identify the most flood-prone areas in the city and the areas that are lacking in park space. And by mapping those spots, we're hoping to identify demonstration sites where the development of a community park will not only meet the community's recreational needs, but will also reduce flooding in that section of the neighborhood and reduce the pollution impacts downstream in the Delaware River.
Here's TPL staff at the Adventure Aquarium at a Smart Growth Camden event. They were getting community members and residents' input on some of the mapping that's already been completed.
We can't wait to start, interacting with the communities, like at the very early stages. We are mapping gaps in service to the community, to the people, and to the ecosystem in general. And from that, we're also identifying places where we would want to do parks. So would we want to put a park in a place where there's not already a park, or in a place where there's already a lot of combined sewer overflow issues, where there's a lot of flooding, places where people are lacking access to food, because we recognize that parks can actually benefit the community in so many ways.
Experts at the Trust for Public Land have identified an asphalt play space at the Charles Sumner Elementary School in South Camden that needs an overhaul. Similar improvements have already been made at schools in Newark and at the William Cramp School in Philadelphia. Joseph Ciervo teaches gym there.
It was kind of an eyesore. It was just a big, vast wave of cement. A lot of cracks, a lot of broken glass, a lot of trash all the time. Every once in a while I bring the kids out here, but I really didn't want to that much because of the safety hazards of it.
This was just an open asphalt play area, completely unimproved. And through our design process with the students, we've now created a schoolyard that meets the students' play needs, but also manages stormwater to reduce the amount of flooding and pollution in the nearby streams.
The Trust for Public Land works with the community to make sure their designs reflect real need. This student was selected by her teachers to help.
The thing that I mostly wanted to see was the flooring, the bouncy floor, so that nobody would get hurt, even if they're trying to have fun, like when they fall.
The synthetic turf field here not only is a great play space for the kids to enjoy, but it's actually helping to manage stormwater. So during a rainstorm, water will run into the turf field, percolate down into the gravel base, and then be directed out to the rain garden that's along the perimeter of this schoolyard. So it doubles as an environmental stormwater management system and a play space for the kids. Traditional healthcare is one way to assist with supporting community health, but creating communities that have healthy spaces like play areas, like these artificial turf fields that manage stormwater is also part of the solution to helping create healthy communities.